Yeah, y'all already know. Will Smith slapped the soul out of Chris Rock, slapped the life right out of his body on stage. Everybody know about it. And now he's apologizing. Did a video about it. So we're gonna go ahead and check that out and do a reaction to it and just see what's going on, baby. Let me get off to the side real quick and check my man Big Will and see what he got to say. It's been a minute over the last few months, not few minutes, not few hours, not few days, not few weeks, months. I've been doing a lot of thinking and personal work. He's been slapping so many people throughout his time and career and whatnot. Man, he got to work on it. Like, think about it. If that was the only slap, like, well, we knew it was another one. Remember on the red carpet. But other than that one was justified. He was supposed to do that. He should have slapped him harder. But if that was the only one, why would he have to do soul searching and all this other stuff? Come on, man. I'm telling y'all, Will about that life. He been slapping people. You asked a
Mm-hmm.
lot of fair questions that I wanted to take some time to answer. All right, here you go.
Why didn't
Okay, he got a Westbrook hat. Westbrook. It says Westbrook. I think the hat says Westbrook. Yeah, Westbrook. The crazy thing about that is it seems like he's promoting something. He's promoting his little brand or whatever while he's doing his apology. Man, if it was me, man, I have a plain hat on just so you won't think I'm taking this opportunity to try to do some marketing. Let me go ahead and look up Westbrook. If I'm not mistaken, it's some type of production company. Um, but didn't he used to own like Overbrook Production? Overbrook is is a section of Philly. It's a section of West Philly. Okay, Westbrook Media. Have you previously? Westbrook Inc. is an American multimedia and entertainment venture company founded by actor Will Smith and his wife, Westbrook. Yeah, probably he used to go to the school Overbrook, so I'm guessing that's where it come from. Actress Jada Pinkett Smith, so that's theirs. Okay, the company was founded in 2019 is new. Okay, because I thought he was involved in something called Overbrook Productions. Okay, in order to in order to execute the Smith family's global content, it is headquartered in Calabasas, California. Westbrook. Okay, you know what that means. West Philly, Overbrook. Overbrook, West Philly. It's a section in West Philadelphia, but it's in Calabasas. All right, let me see. Let me check this out. Overbrook Productions. Let's look at it. Overbrook Productions. See, Overbrook Productions. Let's look at that one. Okay, that was in '98, and that was founded in Beverly Hills, California. Overbrook Entertainment. Oh, it's Overbrook Entertainment. And they must have changed it or something. Is an American production company based in Culver City, California. It was founded by partners Will Smith and James Lassiter in 1998. Now, why did he get rid of? Okay, around the same time production of Wild Wild West was started. The name Overbrook is derived from Will Smith's neighborhood. I thought, yeah, he's from Overbrook. I thought he was from what's it called? Uh, ah, um, what's that section called? It's close to Overbrook. Winfield. I thought he was from Winfield. I guess he's from Overbrook. I'm from around that area, close to it. The next neighborhood over. Um, yeah. Now, why'd he go from Overbrook to Westbrook? He couldn't do Overbrook again because he already had that. So he went to Westbrook probably because he wanted to get this guy James Lassiter out and get Jada Pinkett in there. That's what it sounds like to me. Anyway, let's get back to it. All right.
Why didn't you apologize to Chris in your acceptance speech?
You were still pissed off.
I was fogged out by that point. It's all fuzzy. I've reached out to Chris.
He said it's all fuzzy. He said he was in his feelings. That's kind of crazy. He said it's all fuzzy.
And the message that came back is that he's not ready to talk, and when he is, he will reach out. So I will say to you, Chris, I apologize to you. My behavior was unacceptable, and I'm here whenever you're ready to talk. I want to apologize to Chris's mother. I saw an interview that Chris's mother did, and that was one of the things about that moment. I just didn't realize, and I wasn't thinking, but how many people got hurt in that moment. So I want to apologize to Chris's mother. I want to apologize to Chris's family, specifically Tony Rock. We had a great relationship. Tony Rock.
Tony and him worked on a show called All of Us. Or was it All of Us? I think it was. It was a show produced by Will Smith. It was a good show, actually, too. And he was featured in that show. And, if I'm not mistaken, he had a relationship with Will Smith. Not one of those relationships, but a relationship.
It was my man. And this is probably irreparable. I spent the last 3 months replaying and understanding the nuances and the complexities of what happened in that moment. And I'm not going to try to unpack all of that right now, but I can say to all of you, there is no part of me that thinks that was the right way to behave in that moment. There's no part of me that thinks that's the optimal way to handle a feeling of disrespect or insults. After Jada rolled her eyes, did she tell you to do something? No.
She didn't tell him. She signaled him. Hey, handle that. You know what I mean? The rolling of her eyes and then looked over at Will. That was his signal. She didn't tell him to do it, but she told him to do it. You know what I mean? That was the signal. Like, go ahead, handle that. Stop playing. You used to slapping people. Do that. You know what I mean? Like, Will Smith slapped quite a few people. Chris Rock ain't the first person he slapped.
It's like, I made a choice on my own, from my own experiences,
You heard that? From his own experiences. Experiences, meaning this has been happening. I've been telling y'all didn't want to believe me. The only thing I don't like that hat being on her, because at the same time you could be looking at it like he's trying to he got that company, he's trying to promote it. But at the same time, he could also say, because it would make sense. He'd just be walking around with that hat on all the time. You know what I mean? And when he went to do the video, you just had the hat on. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's not unlikely, because if you got your own production company and whatnot, you're going to have a lot of those props and stuff like that, and you just might happen to have the hat on. You know what I'm saying? But I would have thought, let me take this off. I don't want, or put something that's that's what you call them, that's neutral on, to make sure that they know I'm not just here just trying to promote. Like, this is only about Chris Rock. You know what I mean?
My history with Chris, Jada had nothing to do with it. I'm sorry, babe. I'm going to say sorry to my kids and my family, for the heat that I brought on all of us. To all my fellow nominees, you know, this is a community. It's like I won because you voted for me, and it really breaks my heart to have stolen and tarnished your moment. I can still see Questlove's eyes. You know, it happened on Questlove's award, and you know, it's like I'm sorry really isn't.
Questlove is he's a member of the band The Roots. They're a Philadelphia-based group, and if I'm not mistaken, Questlove is from around that same area that Will Smith is from. I think maybe the next neighborhood over. I'm not 100% sure, but I think he's from around that area. I know Black Thought, who's I think he's from South Philly. He's part of the group. He was the lead rapper, and those two were like the main members of the group. But I think Questlove is from around Will Smith's area.
Sufficient. What would you say to the people who looked up to you before the slap, or people who expressed that you let them down?
This is basically like the MCU. You know, like before the snap and after the blip, and before the blip and after the snap. This is, our world is going to be before the slap and after the slap. But we should start a new, like, calendar. You know what I mean? Like, this is year what? Year 1 or year 0, whatever, after the slap. You know what I mean? That's what it should be. But yeah, I guess he might have lost some fans or whatever, or people were disappointed in him. That joke, to be honest, like, I could understand somebody really being pissed off about it because you're making fun of somebody with a condition. But at the same time, when you at that award ceremony, you know some people gonna crack on you. And on top of that, the way Jada was handling her situation, you would have thought she was comfortable with it. So I can understand him not knowing that she really wasn't that comfortable. But Will took it to physical. You know what I mean? That's a dog. He escalated it way higher than he could have waited for for them to be off stage, or even said something to him on stage. Yo, why you gotta talk about my wife like that? You know what I mean? Or I think that was a little insensitive. You know what I'm saying? He could have questioned him or talked to him first before he went up there and just slapped the taste out of him. I think Chris Rock's tongue fell out of his mouth.
So there's two things. One, disappointing people is my central trauma. I hate when I let people down.
I'm the same way, man.
It hurts.
OBS stopped working for a second, so I had to rewind it a little bit.
I hate when I let people down.
Me too. I'm the same way.
It hurts. It hurts me psychologically and emotionally to know I didn't live up to people's image and impression of me. And
see, here's the thing. The way he said it, I understand where he's getting from, but the way he said it was a little bit off. Like, I don't want to let people down based off the image I have for myself or the standards I put on myself for them. You know what I'm saying? If they just happen to think certain things about you and you don't live up to it, that's something else. But if it's something you were putting out there and then they have the idea of what you were putting out there is what you should be doing and you let them down, that's completely different. Because because the idea of you was based off your standards. You know what I mean?
And the work I'm trying to do is I am deeply remorseful, and I'm trying to be remorseful without being ashamed of myself, right? I'm human, and I made a mistake, and I'm trying not to think of myself as a piece of shit.
man, that part was actually genuinely funny. But the funny part, like even funnier, is I'm the same way. Like, if I really mess up, I'm like, damn, man, you a piece of, man, why would you, you know what I'm saying? You a piece of shit, man. Why would you, even though I know I'm not, but I, like, in that moment, I cannot say what's wrong or right. But in that moment, I do be feeling like that. Yo, man, you ain't shit, man. Like, how, you know, that does happen. So I understand what he mean. I understand exactly what he mean.
So I would say to those people, I know it was confusing. I know it was shocking.
It was shocking.
But I promise you, I am deeply devoted and committed to putting light and love and joy into the world. And, you know,
no more violence.
If you hang on, I promise we'll be able to be friends again.
Okay, that's it. Whoa, what the heck?
Morally ambiguous pirate.
The heck just look what just came on. Alright. Whoops. Okay, so that was the apology. Yeah, I'm gonna say this. He said a lot of the right things. I think what he said that he wanted to do, like, he don't want to look, you know, he want to apologize, but at the same time, he don't want to look like, you know, just a sap, or, you know what I'm saying? I think he accomplished that. He did enough without doing too much. It wasn't super long, and him just, oh, I'm a piece of shit. I'm sorry. I'm, you know what I'm saying? Just sack riding. If it was me, I would accept it. Because I know what he going through. He getting destroyed. And, you know what I'm saying? The comments say he getting destroyed. You know what I'm saying? In public opinion, he was getting destroyed. So, I can understand it. Okay, look at your boy apologize. Yeah, he's supposed to. Okay, what's up, man? If you mess up, you should be able to apologize. Take what go along with it. What's going on, Nero? Okay, a lot of women don't care he slapped them. They say it wasn't good, but overall, they don't care. They will still support. I'll still support him. Brian Westbrook. Who's Brian Westbrook? Okay, my laptop screen is broken and it got me feeling all jammed up. You are jammed up. Another thing that got you feeling jammed up is you didn't hit the like button. That kind of jammed you up. Okay, next time you're losing a game, you can't beat up the screen. Show some restraint, Stoops. Yeah, he broke the screen because he couldn't win. I would never do that. Sometimes what I do is, like, I'll be playing and I get mad and I'll be like this, twisting the controller. And then as soon as I start hearing like some creaking, I'm like, oh, I can't afford another controller. And then I'll stop. Okay, Will should make you his new man to replace Tony Rock. I wish. I don't think he's. I mean, I don't think Tony Rock was that close to him. You know what I mean? They work together. I don't think he's one of like his homeboys that he hangs with all the time, like Jazzy Jeff. You know what I'm saying? Make me one of him. Make me a Jazzy Jeff. You know what I mean? Okay, he needs someone else to take the spot on the jet. Yeah, take that spot on the jet. I'll take that spot. Okay, what if when he said, "What would you say to people you let down?" his response was, "My bad," and shrugged his shoulders? I would have been laughing, and I guess I would say, let me see, my bad. I'd be laughing, that's for sure. I would say, doesn't sound sincere. You know what I mean? If that's, my bad. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't sound sincere. Okay, Mean laughing at Will's suffering. No, just the way he said it was funny as hell, man. Okay, what the fuck was the cartoon at the end? I had something on autoplay, and it went to the next video. That's a completely different video. It was a One Piece video. That's what it was. That beginning part, I think, was Moving Castle in the Sky, I think it was called. Okay, some people won't trust him because he's such a good actor. That's right. Right. That I thought I said something. Okay, Brian Westbrook was an Eagles running back when McNabb was on the team. Okay? Would that guy do anything? Will Smith said, "I'm his friend." Wait, who's his friend? You're his friend? I doubt it. I'm hoping Will Smith says I'm his friend. You know what I'm saying? I forgive him. You know what I mean? You cool. Stuff happens. You know what I mean? At the end. At the end. Oh yeah. He said he wants to be our friend again. Look, man, you still my friend, man. I wasn't even sweating that slap. I mean, I thought it was wrong. I mean, it was shocking. When he used the right word, I was like, whoa. I think everybody was like that. Whoa, what the fuck? I think that was I mean, you seen Lupita Nyong'o's face? You seen her face? She was like, she was doing like that. She was like, whoa, what the fuck? I think everybody was shocked, but you know what I mean? Westbrook is his company or whatever you said. So I said Brian Westbrook. I thought you was going to say Russell Westbrook. But anyway, anyway, go ahead and leave your comments. Like the video right now, motherfucker. And subscribe, because I can't eat. I'm broke. And you got the power to change that. Peace.